Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored.
Yes, and it shows, too. Thanks for at least admitting to it, dumbass.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
A British peanut.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit. Tangy. I'm insane. Double.
Oh.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car.
So, I think we could have, no?
It would have rocked my car.
Thank you very much. Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
At McDonald's, let's get out the trusty golden brown.
I'm bored.
Savory. The chicken McGriddle is an indifferent. I probably would never buy that again.
I'm bored.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this. Hey guys, it's Ken from KBD Productions TV. Well,
Hold it! This time, let's do the thumbnail too, because this time the thumbnail was really bad. Let's do this! Most of Ken's thumbnails already look the same as it is. Yet this time the formula really falls flat, because the food he has is just forgettable junk. $2.49 for each one of these sandwiches. What is that in American dollars? Like what, 50 cents each? These pieces of crap. It's like a dry chicken patty on a dry bit of bread and another dry bit of chicken with a slice of processed cheese. I mean, the Egg McMuffin is perfect. The McGriddles, if you like them, they're a little heavy. You know, they are what they are. You know, just stuffing chicken into them and go, oh wow, it's a chicken McGriddle! And it's a chicken McMuffin for $2.49 each. It is just a cheap idea. And you see, like, Ken always has his mouth hanging open, and most of the time what he's trying to convey is like, wow, look at what I found here! Whoa! You know, that should only be reserved for moments when he finds, like, a huge burger. It's like, wow, look at this burger! Or he gets, like, a giant meal of something like, look at all this! I mean, it doesn't fit for this. I mean, these are cheap little sandwiches. And like, he doesn't look like he's amazed. He looks like he's gasping for breath. So, big fail in the thumbnail, too.
welcome back to the Ken Domik food review just for you. I am the
Drab and dreary, soul-killing town of Bradford, Ontario. And along with that, we have drone footage of it. As if that makes it any better. As if that makes us any hungrier. As if that helps the food. Like, wow, we're gonna go to a chain location again. And the only reason why he's in Bradford, Ontario is because it's closer to the shack in the Elf Village than Barrie, Ontario is. And most of the time, Ken doesn't go any further than Newmarket, and he barely ever goes to Toronto. And if he leaves the country, it's only to chase a trend. That's right, it's time for more Boardrome footage. Do you guys like that name? Boardrome? I was going to call it Boardrone. I thought that was too easy. And I thought that calling it Drome returns to boredom with an M. So, like, that's not a Ken question. A Ken question is, I like to have Coke with pizza. Do you like Coke too? Let me know in the comments. And you know he doesn't care. You tell me you like Coke or Pepsi. So do you like the word boredrome? Or would you prefer boredrone? Let me know if you feel like it. Otherwise, don't bother with it. So, the formula, Ken is starting off with shooting drone footage of a really drab town. And he's going to McDonald's. Again.
The cold town of Bradford, Ontario, Canada, at McDonald's to do 2 brand new items which they released just recently.
New items that they released just recently? He has to be kidding. This is a new low. Ken shot this in the morning and he posted it in the evening. And, you know, that's how fast you want to get this thing done. Like, it's a chicken McGriddle and a chicken McMuffin. And each one of these items costs $2.49. Ken is trying to make, you know, $600 on YouTube by spending $6. So that's like $5 for the sandwiches and maybe $1 worth of gas. I mean, this is so little effort. Is he really going to go and do this?
If I went there and did a McDonald's review, that would just be the dumbest thing I could possibly...
What they are doing is taking the existing junior chicken small patty and applying it to the McGriddle cake and the egg McMuffin. Like, who wants spicy chicken for breakfast? That's gross. This idea will not catch on. It's just something that they like to do to get their name in the paper for a few days. And so they put it out there, and here comes Ken Domik to try it for $2.49 each. He must be so bored doing this.
I'm bored.
A few people told me about it, and it's the chicken McGriddle and the chicken McMuffin. So we're gonna buy both of those and a coffee and maybe a hash brown. We'll try them both, see which one's better, and then we'll park it and share them with you.
Oh, really, Ken? You're gonna share it with me? Thanks! Another dog's breakfast of a lazy review. You're gonna spend about $6, 2 sandwiches, a hash brown, and a cup of coffee. You're gonna share it with me? Thanks, Ken. It really feels special, and you really look excited, too.
Hi, can I take your order?
Hi, I'd like to try...
Did you hear how tired his voice sounded? I'd like to try...
Hi, I'd like to try your... Hello.
Hello, my chicken.
We all know how Ken likes to do something that none of us do, which is he likes to break balls right at the start of the order while his camera is running by saying, "Oh, how are you today?" I mean, that is artificial. Like, people who work in quick service restaurants, they don't have time for that. It's like, "Can I take your order? Here you go." And he wants to pretend to want to start a conversation with people who are very busy. Well, this time, he got a conversation with somebody. And watch Ken as he doesn't take any interest in it and looks away from her while she's talking. And then when the moment comes, which is off camera, his arm, when he gets the money in his hand, he looks at her, nods his head, and puts an end to the conversation and drives away while she's still talking to him.
Sandwich, McMuffin, griddled chicken.
A lot of chicken for breakfast.
I know. Let me know how it is. I want to know. I haven't tried it, so.
Sounds interesting.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's been asking for chicken for breakfast, junior chicken and stuff, so they finally got chicken.
Excellent. Thank you.
Make us all happy. Have a good day.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's get out the trusty steering wheel tray.
And start trying to sell this piece of garbage. Ken, you are 53 years of age. And you've only been using this tray for about 3, maybe 4 years. So my question to you is, in the first 50 years, when you were going to McDonald's and Burger King with your parents, and then when you were in your late teens, and you got yourself a car of your own, and you started going there, for all those decades, and for all those meals that you got, did you ever find it to be a problem that you couldn't eat the burger and the fries without this little thing to stick on your steering wheel? That's what I thought. No, it is not a problem to eat the fast food in your car and not have this injection molded piece of garbage plastic that costs about a nickel to make. You don't need it. Nobody needs it. It's a silly consumer item. And you pester your fans every time with it, not because you need it or think it's a wonderful thing to own. It's because you're so desperate. You want to sell a couple of these things a month that you will damage the composition of your work just to include this cheap piece of junk every time you make a video. Go and try to sell it, Ken! Go and try to sell it, Ken! Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it!
And start eating. Let's bite this real quick. Golden brown.
Ken, look at yourself. Look at yourself. We know that you're watching this video. It's footage of you. So take a look, please, and thanks. You were making a big deal about a hash brown. It's worth about $1. You're 53 years of age. All of us in the audience are younger than you, or there's some that are your age, a little older, maybe some that are much younger. We all know what a hash brown is from McDonald's, Ken. And you're offering it like, wow, golden brown. I mean, if this is what you're going to do, what? I mean, you just drove a few minutes away from the shack in the Elf Village to horrible Bradford to go to McDonald's, and you bought a hash brown for $1, and you shove it in our face and you go, oh, golden brown. Come on, Ken, it's a hash brown from McDonald's. If this is what you want to do, could you at least, because the kids are out of the house, it's none of our business. It's just you told us everything about your life, and we know. The kids are out of the house, so why not go to Toronto? Get a tiny little... I mean, we've all seen your house and your garage. It's like you live in a trailer park anyway. Why not go to the Toronto area and just get a trailer park? And then, you're a few minutes away from all kinds of different places. I mean, why don't you move to Toronto? There'll be so much more than just a McDonald's hash brown. Why don't you move to Toronto? Why don't you move to Toronto? Why don't you move to Toronto?
Why don't you move to Toronto? Why don't you?
Okay, Ken. Okay, Ken. Stay in the shack in the Elf Village. And once every few days, you can get in the Volkswagen Tiguan and drive a few minutes away to the town of Bradford. Or the town of Newmarket. And if you really want to spend a couple of dollars of gasoline, then you can go to the city of Barrie, because there's a lot more there. Yet just the same, all that you want to do is go to McDonald's and Burger King. And we get it. So you get angry when people suggest that you try to earn this money and to be a real food reviewer, instead of somebody just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Go ahead. Tell us all about the hash brown. Then you can tell us all about these $2.49 chicken sandwiches from McDonald's. We're so very sorry to have gotten you angry to suggest that you go to Toronto. All that you have at the shack at the Elf Village is Burger King and Wendy's and Harvey's and McDonald's and the hash brown.
That was perfect. Oh yeah. That hits the spot right there. Grab our coffee. I don't have to swish it. Black coffee. I'm enjoying black coffee now.
No, you are not, Ken. And please stop trying to fool anyone. Over the past 10 years that you've had this channel, and the years and years and years, literally, that you've been doing these food reviews, if there is one thing that we can expect, is that you are always going to Tim Hortons. Always. And you're always getting that double-double.
Double.
That is the way you like your coffee. And you proved it to us over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's what you like. You like the double-double.
Double.
And for you to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm enjoying black coffee now," get out of here. It's because you watch this channel, and you change your ways because of this channel. And if you're supposed to be some sort of serious food reviewer, then you should be able to take black coffee and not drown all coffee with cream and sugar all the time, which is what you do. And given that that's the way you've been for so many years, none of us is going to believe that you're enjoying black coffee now. You're going to pour that out. We're never going to see you drink a whole black coffee on camera, ever. You're pretending to have black coffee. This one time, you actually bought it. The other times, you're going to go back to your double-double.
Double.
So you're going to pretend from now on, oh, I'll have a black coffee. You'll get rid of it, and then you'll come right back to the same Tim Hortons and get a real double-double.
Double.
So, you've already proven yourself for years and years that you're not a serious food reviewer, and you like to turn your coffee into chocolate milk. And so you can start pretending now. It's too late. It's too late.
Double. All right. Looks like they're doing that thing again.
What do you mean they're doing that thing again? It never went away. How would you know? Because you're always at Tim Hortons getting your coffee. You don't get your coffee at McDonald's.
Double. If you get, 7 coffees, you get the 8th one free. So I'm going to keep that and start collecting. And then I'll get a free coffee. But it's for $1. Who cares?
Yeah, you really look like you're enjoying black coffee, Ken. I gotta give you some credit. For this video, you took the lid off, and you drank it, and that's you enjoying black coffee, for real. And don't tell me it's, like, too hot, because, like, you're always drinking coffee out of fast food places. It's always hot. That is you not enjoying black coffee. We all know what you really want.
Double. Then you've got that junior chicken. We have 2 sizes of McChicken kind of in Canada. We've got the junior chicken and then the McChicken. So it looks like they're using the junior chicken, which has spices on it. As you can see right there, maybe little pepper flakes. Let's just tip this over just to see if they put anything underneath. No, okay, so there's no sauces. So it's just the 2 McGriddle patties.
It is the size of a cookie. It is the junior chicken patty with nothing else applied to a McGriddle cake. Big deal!
And then the chicken. And over here we got our McMuffin. And it's a nice toasted bun.
Bun! You just called it a McMuffin. And then a second later you said it's a nice toasted bun. It's a muffin! Ken! What did you do? I'm gonna play it again!
And over here we got our McMuffin, and it's a nice toasted bun. We've got some sort of sauce on top, probably mayo. I can't be sure at this moment.
Do you not think that the moment at which you publish a food review is the one at which you should be sure about what sort of sauce this really is? We already got the best of your Uncut and Raw channel before you took it all down, and you did so because you feel that by doing so, you protect yourself from being exposed any further as to what you really are. And it does not make any difference because you are a blithering idiot all day. You reveal who you really are all day. Well, as you can have here, it's the muffin, and it's a toasted bun. There's some sort of sauce here. I don't know what it is.
And then we've got this patty of chicken. Again, they're using the smaller junior chicken patty again on this one. And then it looks like we got a slice of processed cheese and then another toasted bun.
That is not another toasted bun. It is the other half of the same muffin. How can you screw up an Egg McMuffin that has been altered to remove the egg and replace it with a junior chicken patty so it becomes a chicken McMuffin, and you actually say what it is, McMuffin, And like, wow, and it's a great toasted bun. And it's like, could you like try to recover fast? And over here, well, we have another toasted bun.
I'm bored.
Let's put this back together and chow down. All right, first up is the chicken McGriddle. Smells yummy. It is a little dry because you got this, patty with not a whole lot of juiciness to it. Then you've got your chicken. The chicken's not like bone dry, but it's not juicy.
Yeah, Ken, it's a piece of garbage. Are you surprised? It costs $2.49. It's a dry piece of chicken on a McGriddle cake. What do you want? There's nothing else there. We got some chicken. You go to Chick-fil-A and Wendy's for some kick-ass chicken. You don't go to McDonald's for chicken. I mean, at the most, their chicken McNuggets are really good. For the rest, forget it. And you know that, and you're sitting there because you think you'll spend $6 and you'll make $600 from it. Just go in there, spend $6 and you'll make $600. Great deal. Well, we got a dry piece of chicken here and a McGriddle cake.
Yeah, it needs some sort of, I don't know, like butter, syrup, something thick that doesn't run off of it like regular syrup. Just something a little extra to help it get a little bit more moist.
Are you on glue or something, Ken? Did you hear what you just said? Needs some kind of like butter and syrup, something special, really thick, just to help it, it could be more moist. Just shut up. We know you're bored.
I'm bored.
Go back to the shack in the Elf Village. You got nothing to say. What are you talking about? I mean, that doesn't even affect the chicken itself, which is the part that's dry. I mean, go back to the shack, please, and thanks.
Let's do another. It tastes great. Again, it's a little bit of a spicy chicken for breakfast, which I prefer maybe not having a spicy chicken for breakfast, but let's do another bite. The McGriddle patties are amazing. McDonald's.
What are you talking about? There is only one patty in your hand, and it is the chicken patty. It is on 2 sweet and warm maple-flavored griddle cakes. The patty is the chicken thing, and the griddle cakes are the 2 things that it's on. Stop talking about food. Stop talking about food. Stop talking about food. Stop talking about food, Ken Domik, please and thanks.
That's a great invention. I'm going to do another bite just for you. Next up, the chicken McMuffin.
Wait 1 minute. Go back there and do that again. There was something missing, was there not?
I'm going to do another bite just for you.
What happened to the 1 o'clock in the morning shout-out bite just for you instead? I mean, what was special about that? I'm going to take another bite just for you. You are so lazy that you don't even do your own shtick anymore.
Next up, the chicken McMuffin.
Ken, please leave it alone. It is an egg McMuffin that has had the egg removed and replaced by a chicken patty. That is it. Leave it alone, Ken. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't say anything stupid about it, okay? Please and thanks.
I think that the cool thing you could add to that right away would be bacon, an egg. McDonald's, get on that.
They already did, Ken. It's called the Bacon and Egg McMuffin. They already have that. Thanks. You can have a sausage McMuffin. You can have an egg McMuffin. You can have a sausage and egg McMuffin. You can have a bacon and egg McMuffin. What are you saying? It's like, hey, get on that McDonald's. You bacon and egg for breakfast there. You put, what do you want? What do you want to call this thing? The chicken and egg and bacon McMuffin? Is that it? Is that what you want?
Put an egg and bacon on there and call it the chicken, egg, and bacon McMuffin, and that would be fantastic.
No, Ken, it would not be fantastic because people don't want big fat chicken items for breakfast, especially spicy chicken items. Alright? I told you not to say anything, not to do anything stupid, and you went ahead and did just that. If you wanted to... Oh my gosh. You're looking at what would have been an Egg McMuffin, if not for McDonald's replacing the egg with a chicken patty. And you're thinking to yourself, you know what that needs in there? Yeah, that needs to have the egg put back in there with some bacon. Alright, so that's a bacon and egg McMuffin. They already have that. And keep the chicken patty in there. And have it be a chicken, egg, bacon McMuffin. That would be something good to have. No, because it would be like half a foot tall. It would cost $9. And people don't want it because it's chicken. And people don't want chicken for breakfast. You idiot!
It's pretty good as it is. Definitely better than that. Again, I love your McChickens. I love your McGriddle patties.
No, Ken. That is not a McGriddle patty. That is a McGriddle cake. And we've already covered that. And you still cannot get it correct. Like, fast food is sort of like a ghetto, although it's a pleasant ghetto. It's got a lot of fun items, and there's some variety with the items, yet it's got nothing to do with the culinary arts. It's got nothing to do with fine dining. You know, those things that you never bother with.
And we're back at the Culinary Institute of America, also known as the CIA. We've been here a week so far, learning, growing as students, eating, cooking, more eating. We've been eating a lot. And another restaurant, and another restaurant, and a fine dining restaurant, Bocuse.
And you cannot even get the fast food ghetto correct. It's not a patty. You're holding a cake. It's not a griddle patty. It's a griddle cake. Would you go back to the shack, please, and thanks?
When the right ingredients are on it. Alright guys, on my rating scale, as you could probably already tell.
Yeah, we get it. You don't like the chicken McGriddle, and you recommend the chicken McMuffin just because it's edible food. Thanks, Ken.
The chicken McGriddle is an indifferent. I probably would never buy that again. But the chicken McMuffin is definitely a would recommend. Alright guys, if you love these videos...
Why would we love them? They're lazy, boring, and stupid, and you hate making them too.
I'm bored.
So you want more money, right? Is that it? You want more money? What are you making these videos for? What are you really making these videos for?
And you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for
British peanut.
double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored.
Tangy.